Hey everybody, we're doing Pokemon. So if I remember right, the team we're taking for sure is Solivar and Dorian, and then I think these three, and then these guys I just have here to get some XP. Because I want JP to be the cool guy with the hat. Poison wouldn't, or Fairy wouldn't be a terrible thing for this gym either if we can get something that's actually relevant to that, but you know, we'll see.
What the fuck gym is this? Is
What?
this the ghost?
Yes, this is the Ghost Gym. So,
are we going into the gym or are we grinding before
we're gonna grind before the gym.
Okay, good.
We also got a square. Oh, right, we were in the middle of...
Squirts.
That's right. I forgot. We were in the middle of... I came back here for something or another. But, we were in the middle of doing, side content last time. I should go finish that.
You know,
just go beat up Avery. Get some
I was
levels
hoping
out
that
of
someone would have started the discussion of why so many Marvel characters have head-based nicknames, and no one apparently has. So I guess I have to be the one to do it. I have to be the bold.
How has no one asked that question?
It's so many of the big ones. Like the only one I can think of. Well, I can think of a lot, but they don't call Thor Winghead. So that's good, I guess. That's probably only because Captain America also has wings on his head.
Ah!
I know for a fact if they had only had one, they would have said wing head. Something about head is true. The Marvel writers always think about head. It's the only solution. Because Nova doesn't even look that much like a bullet.
No, he doesn't.
His human rocket nickname is much better, but there's like a million nicknames for every hero. It's fucking.
What's Nova's deal again? I don't actually know that much about Nova. I don't think.
Okay, so
I may have assumed that him and other guy
Adam Warlock were the
same guy. Yeah.
No, they're different. I don't know enough about Adam Warlock outside of the MCU, and I refuse to talk about the MCU canon. But I can tell you exactly how much I know from reading the original Nova run in the 70s so far, because I'm like fucking 8 issues in. Ooh. So far, first of all,
I'm going the wrong way.
A factoid that makes me very happy is that, believe it or not, Nova, right, as a human person, has a normal name, right? Like a human name. What do you think his name is? If you say off the top of your dome.
Is it like Nick or like something alliterative, I assume?
It's alliterative. I'll give you his last name. His last name is Richard. Nova's last name is Richard.
Is it? Please don't be Rick Richard or something.
Oh nope, I'm wrong. I gave you his first name. His first name is Richard.
Richard Rocket.
You're very close. It's Richard Ryder, which yes,
Dick Rocket.
is extremely funny. Luckily, they must have realized because no one calls him Dick. They call him Rich, Richie, or Rick, or Richard. But Richard Ryder is an incredibly funny name to the point where there's like a YouTube Shorts person I follow. I think his channel's named like Cameron Geller or something, and he makes like pun-based characters like Wayne Too Far and Jack Hoffman and stuff like that.
Right.
Like the character is based off the pun name, like Kent Take a Hint. He has one that's like a fake Alpha Sigma grind set guy, but he's like also very much wants to just sleep with men is the premise of the character, and that guy's name is Richard Ryder. Like that's the joke pun character name, because who would ever make a character named Richard Ryder? And the answer is Marv Wolfman in 1976. Absolutely named a character that we're supposed to take seriously, apparently, Richard Ryder. Now this puts the nickname Human Rocket in a different context for me.
That's true.
But basically, the entire origin story is this.
Oh, we've got 8, Josh. Do you think we'll hit 10?
Oh my god, the double digits? Double digits or nothing.
Damn it.
Wow, they won't let us have it.
8 is the highest I've seen, though.
We're getting closer. So far, the backstory is only this, because I haven't read through any retcons or expansions yet, which there will be.
There will be.
There will be. There will be. It's how comics works. But so far, it was that there was a big ship. Bigger than a football field, they tell me. That's how they describe it. It's bigger than a football field. And it's floating through space going towards Earth. And there's a guy who's like in the Nova outfit, you know, with the bullet head and helmet.
Right, yeah, the costume.
And
the
chest, he's in the costume. And he's like strapped to a chair and he's like, all of my limbs are broken. But I have to chase my enemy to where he's hiding on Earth because he killed my entire planet of 2 billion people, including my wife and kid. So I have to go stop him. So this is Nova Prime Centurion, whose real name I've forgotten because they only said it once. It's like fucking Rasmodius Day or something.
I don't
along those
think
lines.
so, Mologai. Not that I recall. We've never found a shiny, right?
Oh, that's weird. I had the chat window popped up, and it was empty. But then I clicked on the chat window, and it loaded like 8 messages at once. I've never had it do that before. I'm all a guy. Awkward. Listen, I liked the MCU up until it overstayed its welcome, and I started reading more comics.
Yeah. I feel like after
they
Infinity
should
War,
have taken like a 3-year hiatus after Infinity War. They should have said, "Nope, we're done for 3 years." See you then, everybody.
I liked Spider-Man and I liked Shang-Chi, but like, yeah. All right, we didn't do anything in this tunnel.
But even
although
the
I don't
movies
think
that
there
were
are random
good
encounters,
recently,
so I'm gonna rule it.
even the movies that are like were good recently, I've never heard anyone clamoring about them. Like, I've not met anyone that's like, yeah, I love Shang-Chi. I've watched it 3 times. Everyone's like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fun. Not like the movie
all I got.
Bullet Train.
Not like Bullet
that
Train,
I've watched 3 times.
It's a really good movie. I should watch it more.
It's a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's so fun.
This is warm-up tunnel.
Time. But anyway, so Dick Ryder is an average 17-year-old. Pin in your brain that there's a guy who... Well, I can finish that part. He gets to the orbit of Earth, and he goes, "It's no use. I am far too close to death to go down there and fight my mortal enemy." Who they're coy about the name of for like 2 issues, but his name is Zor. He's Zor. I don't know.
Well, why
He's
were
like
they coy
Thanos
about it? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I don't know. They do this. They had like fucking 6 or 7 issues building up to someone named that they just kept calling the Dreaded One. Like these other villains, Condor, Powerhouse, and fucking Diamond Head were like terrified of this Dreaded One, and it's just some clown named Sphinx who has the dumbest hat you've ever seen. And like he wasn't a person established before this, really. So like, who gives a shit? I don't know. I don't understand.
Josh, I think our option in this cave are Cubone or Sandshrew. What are you feeling?
I think Cubone's a better Pokemon, isn't it?
Probably. We had a Cubone once. Supergirl from the very first one.
Is... The only thing I know is that
cool.
Sandslash is really fast. We can't get the ice one, right?
Not here, at least.
Do you know if thick clubs are in?
I just picked one up, actually.
Oh, hey, Mulguy, you know what's even worse than that? His name isn't even spelled Ryder like that. It's literally just spelled Ryder.
Yeah, I've got
like
a
R-I-D-E-R.
I've got a thick club.
Yeah, well, let's get a Cubone then.
Sure.
Bone Meringue is a good move, I think.
I like Bone Meringue.
Bone Meringue. Anyways, look in the Discord quick. That's Sphinx. Okay. This is the guy they built up to by calling the Dreaded One for fucking...
Yeah, man.
For multiple issues.
I'll use that quick ball I just found.
They
Quick
love
ball.
doing that. But anyways, so Zor is on Earth, and he just sort of chills on Earth for like a few days until Nova goes to fight him for like one day. So the Centurion Prime Nova Prime guy is in a space station, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm too weak to fight Zor. Thus I will beam my powers down to the planet and just hit someone with them, and hope that person
somehow an
takes
even
out
dumber version
Zor."
of Dr. Fate.
It's Green Lantern, but stupider, is what it is. It's
Oh,
like
yeah, you're
Abensor
right.
just fucking threw a roulette wheel. So anyways, we definitely need to name this guy Zor.
Zor. It's just Zorr or something.
Yep. How did you know?
That's how I would have spelled it. To the box
Thanks,
with you.
Zor. Thank God. We've got that. That's a really memorable Marvel character who definitely doesn't immediately die. So the
Just a real
Centurion
jobber.
Prime, the Nova Prime, just beams his powers and costume somehow down to the planet, willy-nilly, and it
Just
hits
gotta check something.
Richard Rider while he's in Uncle Fudge's soda shop.
Excellent. Good.
He's hanging out in Uncle Fudge's soda shop with his girlfriend in question mark. It's unclear. Her
No
name
notes.
is Ginger J, by the way.
That's
So
pretty
it beams down, hits
something.
him, puts him in a coma for like a day, and then during it he has weird dreams about the planet, like visions from this Nova Prime, and then he wakes up and
Wait
he,
just
like,
one moment.
he has he is as strong as 10 men. He can fly,
Uh-huh.
and his skin is impervious to everything less powerful than a torpedo.
That's really specific.
Yep, it sure is. So then, and also he gets the costume somehow. The costume's not magic, by the way. He has to physically put it on and take it off, so I don't know how it got beamed to him in the first place. And also his helmet, it's got the dumb star on it.
Yeah.
It can pick up radio signals,
Huh.
which allows him to tune into the police scanner.
Cool.
And then he goes and he loses the fight with Zor, basically, but then the Nova Prime teleports Zor to his ship and disintegrates him and then dies.
Cool.
So I don't know why he beamed his powers down
Seemed
to
like
the
he could have
planet.
just done that in the first place.
I don't know why he didn't do that in the first place. So that's all I know about Nova so far. It's real not great. It's campy because it's from '76.
Right.
It
It's
does
campy
have one
because his
thing
name
that I
is
like.
Dick Rider.
His name is Dick Rider. But anyways, so Richard Rider and his girlfriend Ginger J. Because at first they do that thing where it's she calls him cutie literally all the time, and is like casually flirting with him, but he just treats her like any of his friends. So like I was like, is they doing that thing where like
He
he's
doesn't
just
know.
like not that he doesn't know, or / he's just like
Not
he sees her as a
interested or
friend,
something.
and then they kiss randomly out of nowhere with no build-up, like they do it all the time. I'm like, oh, I guess they've been boyfriend girlfriend this whole time. Here's something that is good. Dick Rider goes to Harry S. Truman High School, and another student there
Great.
is named Mike Burley or some shit. And the important thing about him is that he's like Rich's bully, but also he's like just smarter and better at school than Richard, and is also like bigger and buffer than him.
Lol.
Which is really bold. He's literally better than Richard in every conceivable way. It's really funny.
My psychic powers picked up on these Max mushrooms eons before you found them. I believe I should be the one to get those Max mushrooms. First come, first served, after all. No. I knew you wouldn't listen to reason. I find your presence most
God.
disturbing. You show up at the dojo unannounced and go on to show such talent, even though you're still so young. You dare get in my way? I warned you about my psychic powers, and now you'll experience them firsthand. I want him to just, like, bend a fork in front of us or something.
Check this out. Anyways, yeah, it hadn't occurred to me until I said it out loud that Mike Burley's name is Mike Burley.
Mike Burley? I think it's about time we found out which of us is truly superior. I've got the bigger numbers, man. I came to this fight later than I should have.
Yeah, I hate
Oh,
them in
cheeky.
general,
Let's agree that move
guys,
is
so-
banned from now on, yes? No.
No. No thanks.
Nope. No,
Or
thank
what?
you.
You won't respect me? I don't respect you, so it's fine. Yeah, so, I don't know much else about... I don't know anything useful about Nova yet, because I'm very early on. And, you know, it's classic Marvel stuff, so a lot of it...
Ages. Could be completely different.
Yeah, not so... And this early stuff, usually not super important. But I do like Mike Burley. Because he just constantly bullies Richard.
No, this could be fun.
And he's just like, I'm not only better at football than you, but I also have straight A's, and you're like a C student, which is really I don't know why that fucking tickles me.
It's pretty good.
And also randomly, Mike and his girlfriend Donna Lee are just like when they double date with Ginger and Richard at the drive-in theater, and I'm like, aren't you guys enemies? Why are you all
What's
in the
this
same
about?
Jeep together?
What's all this then?
Very confusing. Maybe that's just how it worked back then. Wait, we put Brutal Swing on this too?
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's what we had.
That's what we have.
It'll get a bite or a crunch at some point, I assume.
Oh yeah. We do want to put those.
Ancient power over
what's
tackle.
What's ancient power? Well, yeah, probably. But let me read ancient power.
Sure. It's the one that
but
might raise
special.
stats, but it's special.
I mean, it's better than tackle, but I don't like it. We had those bite moves on here, though, dude. 'cause
Oh,
of
for
the
sure, for
big
sure.
jaw or whatever.
Strong jaw.
Strong jaw.
bad. What a side strike to my poor pride!
Oh, that's very, very good.
Blast it, victory still eludes me. What is it that I lack? What do I need?
Dear strong man, how did you type with boxing gloves on?
Very well, you can have those ones. I'll go and find myself some max mushrooms that are far more elegant. Avery, teleport!
What? He just ran.
I know.
They just ran.
He does that every time. I obtained 3 clusters of max mushrooms. Beep, beep, beep. Hello, is this Jelton's phone? How's the trial coming along, love? Easy peasy, I did it. You mean you've already managed to find 3 max mushrooms? I've been checking in on everyone's progress, but it seems like you're in first place once again. You really are a new rising star, aren't you? Suppose I'd better go put the pot on the stove, but you be careful on your way back. Ciao. Beep. They're gonna make me walk back? Wow. Or bike. Ah! So apparently we could have got a Torkoal in there, which is kind of a bummer. I like Torkoal. I only say that because I saw one just now. Cool little turtle guy. AI of Pokemon Stadium 2 will know if a move will hit a special effect when deciding what move to use. Like the AI knows whether or not the thing will trigger.
Yeah, like whether ancient power will do the
Whether
the
it'll
thing.
do the thing.
Do the thing.
It's fucked. I mean, I guess the game has to know that calculation ahead of time, but that's fucked up.
Some
What?
guy on Reddit ordered a bunch of Magic the Gathering Secret Lair products, like a thing that I do. And
Right.
they just got a box full of like office equipment.
I was listening
That's
to
a new one.
I was listening to a podcast as I am wont to do, and one of the hosts was talking about how he had ordered like an external hard drive, and what he received instead was a mini fridge. That's a pretty big fuck up. And also, he said that when he saw the delivery guy seemed like surprised that he was like home or something. So he was like, I don't know if the guy just like stole my hard drive and gave me a mini fridge or what.
This is not gonna get the Pinkertons knocking at Jared. Yo, you say that, but a lot of leaks have been popping up on Reddit for stuff coming out. I saw Wilds of Eldraine leaks. I saw the second round of Lord of the Rings leaks have been posted. So those Pinkertons are gonna come a knocking.
Oh, they're doing more Lord of the
Better
Rings?
watch out. They're doing a second thing of Lord of the Rings in like late November. I assume they're re-releasing it so that people go, oh hey, what a good Christmas gift idea. But they're releasing the same products, except this time the collector boosters do not have a chance to have the serialized rings in them.
Right, because they're all they're all out now.
Because they were all in the first printing.
They can't just make more of them.
Right. Well, they could.
They
but,
could,
that would be wild. So the big thing is they don't have those, and then there's a new product, which is 6 of these little gift boxes that have new cards. They're little panorama cards.
Ooh. Are the panorama cards similar to like the Gollum Smeagol ones that you have?
Yes, that's yeah. That's
just a new image, basically.
Yeah. So there's the Gollum Frodo Smeagol one. In the thing that released already, there was that one. I think there was like 3 or 4 panoramas, because there's that one, and then there's one that had like Mirkwood bats and like the Nazguls or something, and then there's one that was like one of the big battles with the Rohan riders in it. So there was a few panoramas released, which basically is just the borderless cards of like 6 cards. You can put them together and it makes like a full image. There are several of those released, and then so I assume those cards are going to exist in the November set, but then they're also releasing these boxes that just have like the 6 cards to make a panorama in them.
Neat.
Yeah. They look nice.
Hey there, Jelton. Welcome back. Looks like you nailed the trial. Congrats on finding the max mushrooms. Trial number 2 was no problem for you. All my other students ended up getting lost in the forest. Turns out finding max mushrooms was the least of their problems. It's a shame, but I guess everyone other than Jelton will fail the trial. Well, first things first, a proper meal. Let's have the max mushrooms made into a delicious max soup, shall we? Hello, this is my max soup. It's my maximum soup. The most soup that it can be.
Soup.
Of all soups, this one's the most. I've really outdone myself this time. Now what's left to add are those lovely max mushrooms you brought us. Miss Honey, I beg you, wait just one moment. Why, Avery, what in the world has gotten into you? I've never seen you in such a flutter. I've also obtained some max mushrooms. Oh, nice work, Avery. You must have searched hard for those. That makes you the second person to pass the second trial. I did it. Yes, I did search rather hard. Aw, chin up, darling Avery. You did it. This is a cause for celebration. Master, Miss Honey, if you could grant me one wish, just this once, I would be indebted. Would you be so kind as to use my mushrooms in the soup? I feel that everyone should enjoy the taste of my efforts. Oh, Avery. Well, if that's all you're after, then I'm perfectly happy to oblige. This is hardly the first time you've asked for something, and I'd rather doubt it'll be the last. Miss Honey, I hope you don't feel your thunder's being stolen, Jelton, but we're family here and families share, so we'll go ahead and use Avery's mushrooms today. It's just so rare for him to try hard at something. I really want to reward that. You understand, don't you? You can hold on to the mushrooms you found. I'm sure you'll find a good use for them. Oh, and don't worry. You still totally passed the trial with flying colors. Think of those mushrooms as an extra reward.
I don't know, Mulligai. It's a real jank-ass character design.
You really do be looking like he's the owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
But like it's June, also.
All right, everybody, soup's on. The famous Max Soup of the Master Dojo. Well,
Do you
I'm
think Avery would?
Hmm?
Do you think Avery would be better at things if they weren't constantly levitating 6 fucking Pokeballs around
Yeah, it
their
probably
head
takes
like a jackass?
takes some amount of focus to do that at all times, probably,
Probably
right?
takes all of their psychic power, because they don't
All
do
of their
anything
brain
else
power.
psychic.
Except for that. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
it's usually
famished.
just
Time to
do
dig
that.
in. Let's eat. Itadakimasu. You enjoyed the Max Soup. Oh, I never did explain the big deal about this soup, did I? You see, when one
I
drinks the
don't
dojo's
like
famous Max Soup, you feel Dynamax energy welling up from inside you? No, you don't. That kind of thing doesn't happen if a human has the soup. But things a bit different in Pokemon soup. You see, a Pokemon basically, if you drink the soup, a Pokemon that can't Gigantamax normally gets to. You're best on the second trial. Last for thanks. Thanks for the soup.
I thought every Pokemon could Gigantamax
So
or whatever.
all Pokemon can Dynamax. Gigantamax is the one where they have a different form. Like Kingler has the beard made out of bubbles.
Yeah,
And
I
it also
thought those were
turns into a
backwards.
different crab.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like a king crab instead of just a big crab. Where'd you go? Whatever.
Are we done here? Can we never talk to these people again?
We're almost done here, but we can be done for now. I'm gonna go to the place where I can actually grind efficiently. I was just in the middle of that last time. I wanted to finish it.
Yeah.
So there's still one more thing we need to do. We need to fight Avery, and they cheat.
That sounds like Avery. I just really.
And then we get the armor, which is a Pokemon.
There's way too much
guy.
talking in that DLC. It's just far too many people saying
Whoa.
words, you know. Yeah, I pointed those guys out last time. They're just 2 guys.
He's buying a Comet
Fucking-
Shard for 30,000.
Fucking Hans und what were those
Ooh,
guys
Reaper
in the
Class.
SNL from forever ago?
Uh,
The guys that were like, "We are here to pump you up." Who were those guys?
I don't know why I bought that. He's going to get a binding band. I don't even know what that is.
Hans und Franz. That's what their names were.
Oh, hey, Hop is right there. There's that Hop fight I've been talking about. Probably.
Isn't there also some where they become a crystal? I don't know.
Something.
Couldn't find those. I fucking Chick long.
Quick, let's swap in our good people because we're gonna have to fight Hop. What's Hop got?
Oh.
Yeah, I like moved slightly forward and saw him and went, oh yeah, there's that Hop fight
I
that
thought we were
was
trying to
coming.
grind.
Good point. We can still do that. You right. I don't know why I'm going forward. There's no route up there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Listen, my brain is
You're welcome.
my brain is spaghetti.
Good.
Knees weak. I could go for some spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms spaghetti.
Wish there were like a pasta place around here or something. Eh.
I mean, they probably have pasta at Riverview. Well, then you'd have to go to Riverview.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's bad there though.
The Fork and Dagger has pasta, but they're more they're a little more upscale restaurant.
I would have
It's a
to
good
wear a
place,
nice
though.
shirt.
Not really. It's still the patrons are still our people from around here. But it is actually a nice place. Like they had some bomb ass cheese curds last time. I went some fried cheese curds with lingonberry sauce.
Ooh.
Delicious. That's a good ass place. I need to get some friends lined up and go there at some point. Or maybe I'll just continue to think about it until they close. Who knows?
It's possible.
There's a Mexican restaurant in town. They may have pasta. I don't know why they would, but it's
Yeah.
possible, you know.
Yeah, if it's possible, it's possible.
Yeah, we don't really have like a little CC's anywhere near us.
Or maybe I know there was a noodle place somewhere in Sheboygan, right? That we passed
There's
when we were there.
Yeah, Nudes and Coods is down over by the Mire, well, a little south of the Mire. That's a good pasta place. Also, you want to know what's sad? I forgot about that microphone to return that microphone to Target. And now
It's
it's
too late
past
now.
the window date. The
Damn.
app was like, no, get fucked. And I was like, no. Because I saw it's the box sitting here, and I went, what is this box again? Why have I never opened it? And I opened it and went, oh yeah. That's why I get forgetting.
I feel like
Anyways,
if you...
I put it next to my other microphone I never used, so now I've got like a collection.
Nice. Eh? Sand spit. Oh. Okay. I guess if you punch a snake, it becomes a sandstorm. I mean, TBH, if you went in, you could probably convince them to just do the return. If you were a big enough dick about it, but, you know. I understand why you wouldn't do that.
I mean, it was not. If it was a large amount of money, I probably would have gotten, remembered to return it.
Yeah.
But it was like 20, it was like $30 or some shit. What's fine. I can use it.
Become a Karen, Josh.
When I buy a DSLR camera. No, I won't do it.
You can't make me.
Dopa Deef videos. Real American Karen. Real Karen.
Real Karen can. Karen can.
Karen. Real Karen.
I think real Karen is about as good as we're gonna get. I know these are ground types. Why did I do this?
I don't know. That's a really bad matchup.
Yeah.
Now, Steven, I'm not sure about that one.
What am I doing here? I'm just gonna swap back into Dustine because she won't die. I'll just do it. I'll just do a potion.
We might want to farm somewhere that's less full of ground types.
Full of ground types, yeah.
It's a lot of ground types.
That's
in
the
this
thing.
Area.
That's the thing about this place. It's a lot of ground types. Oh, you know what? There's a couple of those places in the wild area that have got like high-ish level stuff I could go.
Yeah. That's probably a little safer.
And these bitches don't know dig. What if I just do another one?
Oh yeah.
I don't need to play your game.
I can do whatever I want, idiot.
I think that was a net gain. Fuck you.
Now, Steve.
Yes.
Now, Swiss. I was reading chat.
No, yeah, I know. I know what he was doing. And he was right to do so.
What if I stopped referring to Mulga as Mulga and just started saying chat? Like, and just only chat? As though we had, like, lots
Discharge.
of chatters.
Are we physical? Oh, nah, not really.
No, we're more special than physical.
So this might be... These both have May paralysis, so it might be just better.
Well, isn't Discharge, like, what was the power on it?
80.
It's 80. I mean, it is better. Like...
It's better, and they
it's
both
80,
did paralysis,
and we have
so.
11 more points in that.
Alright.
Oh, did you tell the chat about... Sorry, I said chat. Did you tell the chat about our Arcanine findings?
Yeah, so we basically...
And also, I need to see what we have on it, too.
So basically we discovered that if you can evolve these guys at any time, and then they can learn all of the moves they would have learned from level up via the move learner.
Which is probably a little busted.
Which feels incorrect, but I'll take it.
Yeah, because I had read that on Reddit during the last stream, and I said I don't know if this is true or not. And then Steven tried it like after the stream, and it is.
Yeah.
So you can just like you could get one of these bitches at like level 10 and like shove a stone down its face and just give it Play Rough, Extreme Speed, Crunch, and Fire Fang. Like you just do that.
Yeah, you just do
that. I mean, yeah, those seem like the best ones.
Yeah,
I don't know what else we would bother with.
Yeah, what's your stat, guy? I haven't actually looked.
It should have high attack and decent special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it seems good to me. Let me fly. Well, let me fly here first to heal, and then we'll go
What
to...
fire move do we have on it? Was it
Fire Fang.
Flare Blitz? Oh.
I don't think it can learn Flare Blitz. Or I think it learns Flare Blitz via level up. No, I didn't know that, Mall Guy, but it's fascinating and hilarious.
Big is banned in Gen 1 competitive because glitch caused the Pokemon to keep vulnerable if they paralyzed to turn on the ground. Huh. Pokemon DB is telling me that in Sword and Shield, Arcanine has Flare Blitz as one of its like level 1 moves.
And I'll look at it while we're here.
So, I mean, the downside to it is it does do recoil.
Yeah.
But it's way stronger than Fire Fang.
Generally speaking, I don't really like recoil moves, but if you think we should go with Flare Blitz, I will see if that's a possibility. Oh, yeah, there it is. Flare Blitz.
I mean, it's like almost double the damage. It goes from 65 to 120.
But it also damages the user quite a lot. Which is what it says
quite a
in
lot. Here. According to the Pokemon DB, it is it does what we receive 1/3 of the damage inflicted.
Hmm. That's
but it will one hit anything.
Yeah. That's true.
Unfortunately, there's not like an in-between fire move.
Right.
Is the thing.
Not a physical
because
one,
I'm looking at the moves.
Because otherwise,
I mean, if
like
you'd rather,
flamethrower.
we could just put in Flamethrower, which is probably better because, like, even though our attack stat is higher, it's 90 power versus 65, but I want to just Flare Blitz.
And we can do.
Or what about Burn Up?
Burn Up is special.
It removes our fire type.
And it's no longer. It becomes not a fire type.
Correct. If you, I want either Burn Up or Flare Blitz.
I would rather
Flare
have.
Blitz will do more damage.
I would rather have. I would rather have. You know what? I'll do. Let's do this. I'll do Flare Blitz, but if anything bad ever happens because of it, it's your fault.
Okay, that's fine. Unless you misclick super hard.
I mean, it's at the bottom of the list.
Because, like, my thinking is, if, like, we don't use fire moves all that much.
No.
So I'm thinking we toss it out when Flare Blitz will one-hit something. And then Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, I mean, we're already past the grass gym. I don't remember. I think this game is the ice gym. Because it's either
Flare Blitz
ice
or no balls. Hell yeah.
It's
I thought
either
we had Ghost instead of ice.
No, it's Ghost instead of fighting, and then I think it's the like this gym up here is either ice or steel, depending on the game, and I think it's ice in this one. But either way, that would be the gym for it.
Yeah. Also, we can put a berry on it.
That's true.
Help with that.
In case it goes too low. Why is it always fucking snowing in this part of the map?
Ice Pokemon are usually also water. True.
That's true. I don't remember what the ice ones are. I would guess probably like Snom or Frostmoth, which would be like ice flying, I think?
Quickly, Flare Blitz it!
I'm tempted.
Yeah, no, do it. We gotta know.
We gotta know.
Krakatoa, bitch.
No, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's only 1/3 of the damage we deal.
It's a good... I have a feeling it's probably good that that's not 1/3 of the damage we potentially dealt. Like, it can't go higher than the maximum HP of the thing we just murdered, probably, right?
I don't believe so. I couldn't tell you for sure, Z's.
That'd be
but
wacky.
I don't think so. Usually it does not do that. But yeah, like if we get too scared with it, then we can swap to Burn Up.
Yeah.
I just want one super hard hitting fire move.
just something that will destroy.
Because, like, I don't know. I feel like I would rather just Flare Blitz it and be done than Fire Fang some fucking thing like 3 times, you know?
Garfield is evolving.
I forgot we named it Garfield.
I think you made me name it Garfield. Like, I was trying to
I
come up
did.
with a better name, and you went, no, Garfield. If it doesn't
That
hold
sounds
back
like
when it
something
unleashes
I'd
its
do.
psychic power, it can tear apart a tanker. Its unfriendliness is part of its charm.
Is it? Hey, wait, unfriendliness is part of its charm? Just like Garfield?
Just like Garfield. Copies its ability. Meh.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Not for a Nuzlocke run. anyways.
Very few situations where that'll be useful.
Well, I forgot this thing evolved. Technically, it's a hell.
We probably don't need to heal after that. It's just gonna be more pump caboose.
Flare Blitz, Flare Blitz, Flare, Flare, Flare Blitz. But yeah, anyways,
They're like
So
Crunch
yeah,
will
so
probably
Steven-
do it.
Steven Firestoned it, and then
We had to know.
we just like slapped a bunch of moves on
Oh.
it. See, that's what I mean. Flare Blitz.
All right, I guess I'll Flare Blitz next time. I'm sorry. You were when you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Well, not now. Extreme speed it for the meme.
It's true. It always goes for. Well, it's a ghost. The problem is that it's a ghost. Ghosts
do not hear me
ghosts are
say
immune
for
to
the
go
meme.
fast.
Yes, but we would move first. But see, you see what I mean here? Like, look, we took as much damage in that fight as we did just Flare Blitzing once.
Yeah, I mean, again, when you're right, you're right. Oh,
Well,
another
let
tree.
me take a look here too, because it's like
What level
have
does
Crunch,
Coughing
right?
evolve? I think so.
okay, because like Crunch is good, Play Rough is 90/90 and a good coverage move, so I appreciate that. And then Extreme Speed is probably a good move to keep on because it's it's +2 or whatever in priority. It's like he even outspeeds fucking quick attacks.
Crazy.
So yeah, I think it's the best move spread we can have currently. I mean, we could TM it to like give it a different coverage move, but I think I'm okay with.
I think
Crunch and
once we start getting
Play
some
Rough.
Fang moves, we can kind of start throwing those around on whoever.
Yeah.
Tree
Season
gambling.
recoil moves lower the friendship with the Pokemon. That sounds like a thing. I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
I've never understood friendship
Come on.
in the real world, nor this.
All right, we're up to 8 again. Damn it. The dream has got to be
This-
possible.
Pokemon DB says it's lowered when the Pokemon faints in battle or bitter items such as Energy Root are used.
Yeah, and I knew
That's
that.
the only thing it specifically mentions.
I'm just gonna.
What the fuck is the name of that one clown?
Which clown? Mr.
What is
Rhyme?
Miles,
Mr. Rhyme?
actually?
Toxtricity.
Toxtricity.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, so that has higher base special than attack, so the special will always be higher.
Right.
So we should be prioritizing those moves. Like
Which is-
Discharge.
Yeah, with Discharge, I think we're doing that. We might have
Oh,
a
we
TM.
get Boom Burst? Fuck yeah! You ever hear about Boom Burst?
Not specifically. I know it's a flying move, I think.
No, it's a normal special move that has base power 140.
Christ.
Yeah. It's Earthquake, but instead you just go bah!
Bah!
Bah! Friendship even still a mechanic? Eh.
Yes.
I don't think it does anything that really fucking matters.
There are some Pokemon that still only evolve with friendship.
Hey, Squirts.
He's almost
With
back.
a Z.
They took all the Kelpsy berries. Oh no.
Yeah, we got
leftovers
citrus.
out of that tree.
Hey, we should put hold items on our Pokemon real quick. Even
Yeah.
though we're just leveling. I like it.
Alright, what do
What we got?
No. Grip Claw, Black Sludge. Oh, we could give this to
Toxicity?
Yeah.
But oh, we give it to JP. You mean? Right?
Oh, we could give it to JP. Yeah, sure. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Can we start at the top of this list and work down real quick? I need to.
Yeah, we don't have a lot
Okay.
of stuff.
All right,
Ignore the
what
Reaper
hell's
Cloth.
Reaper Cloth?
It's
Okay.
you use it to evolve a
That's
dusk
a
cloth,
thing?
a dusk cloth into
okay.
dusk noir, and I don't know why I bought it for 3,000 and then immediately went, why did I do that?
Huh.
We got
Weird.
Amulet Coin, Everstone, Leftovers, Miracle
We
Seed.
can put leftover. I think we should. I feel like we should put leftovers on Justine or Justine.
Sure. Silk Scarf, Shell Bell. Like clay.
What's
Huh?
Showbell again? That's when you crit.
It does
fails?
damage, restores a little bit of HP every time you do damage.
Huh. Let's keep going for now. Well, keep that one in mind.
Alright, Dam Proc,
Fine,
Grip Claw,
keep going.
Sticky Barb, Shed Shell,
Yeah.
Absorbable Bulb, Heavy Duty Boots, Thick Club.
Absorb Bulb would be super smart on Ace eventually, but
Right. Oh yeah, holy shit, that would be great.
I don't know
and
if
then
it
just
prevents
a
the
bunch
damage
of
though.
apricorns. I feel like it probably doesn't, right?
Yeah, it probably doesn't. That'd be really strong. Okay, well let's. I feel like you should put the Shell Bell on someone.
Shellbell's not specific to, yeah, it's not specific to anyone, so
Let's put it on
American Dragon Jake Long.
American Dragon Jake Long. And let's give everyone else just citrus berries. Oh yeah, what's Muddy Water do again?
It's surf, but lowers accuracy sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's good to have as a TM.
Yeah, this one's a TR technically, so we can only use it once. That's what the black border means.
Oh.
Like, we can probably get more from somewhere if I
Why'd
can
they go
find out who
back
sells
to
them.
original TMs?
Well, see,
That was
there's
the best change they ever made.
well, see, here they are, right? These are all TMs, and then these two are TRs, which is
yeah,
different.
why did they do that?
I don't know why they just.
What the
I don't know
fuck?
why they did both, right? Like, it feels wild to have done both.
I hate that.
I've got Bulldoze.
Oh, hey, Bulldoze. Do we have Bulldoze on Dustine? And if not, then what are we, stupid?
Yeah, we can do that. Get rid of Flail.
Yeah. How much damage does Strength do? Can I read through these?
Yeah, sure. Let me get back into that menu real quick.
Yeah. Also, Bulldoze is 60 physical. It might be better than something on Jake Long.
Probably.
Let me look through these maneuvers.
Strength is
Oh,
80.
right.
It's 80,
can't
just
put-
straight damage.
We can't put held items on.
Right.
Well, does Klutz stop like everything from working?
I don't know. I assume so.
I have no idea.
What in the god dang?
Oh, hi,
Swissy,
Swizzy.
you're not on this stream.
I know, right?
We're hanging out.
Crazy. Crazy to hear.
Swissy, you're not fucking allowed here, you bastard.
You dumb
Okay.
whore.
Have you considered
You dumb little bitch.
that you
Loser.
look how muck smells?
Wow.
Swissy, you can't smell video game characters.
Want to bet?
No?
Yeah? Yes?
What an upsetting superpower.
I can smell everything I see. Oh god, that would suck.
That'd be quite bad.
Yeah, Steven, I need to look at that thing again.
Which one?
The moves on people real quick.
Okay.
I'm distracted by this fucker joining.
Yeah, I know, right?
You don't know
Alright,
anything.
so we got these ones. I think we
Yep,
already
that's good.
we're good there. Oops, nope. That could stay on the bottom. Strength.
Okay.
It's just flat damage.
Strength. Bulldoze.
Hi, Malaga.
I feel like we don't need payback and brutal swing. But
Probably not.
It's fine. Probably just payback is better than brutal swing.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's either 50 or 100 versus just 60.
Yeah.
Say the line, Josh.
Uh,
Which one are you talking about? Ah, Smithy's Discord crashed. What a fucking douche.
Get
What
fucked.
a dorkazoid.
Loser.
Man, honestly, this seems I hate water gun.
It'll get something better, man.
We gotta get rid of fucking water gun, dude. Fucking water gun makes
This
me
guy's
so
probably not staying
mad.
on the team, so I'm not worried about his moves.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Garfield.
What level did I know I asked earlier what level
you asked
JP
this,
evolves,
yeah.
but I don't remember if you answered me.
I
Bullshit,
need to
Discord's
know what
about to
this
crash
is again. I'm
Eh,
blanking on the name. What is this ball that I'm looking at?
coughing.
What is this Pokemon? Kofa, okay. I'm not.
Go for you.
That one's
Brain
been around.
contains no info. Yeah, listen, I'm not allowed to just not know things. It's 35.
Well, it'll be before the gym, technically. Trying to see if there's anything else in here that Jake Long can learn.
Well, I was thinking it
Bulbous.
was now Swissy. I thought that might be the one, but Swissy hasn't done or said anything stupid quite yet.
Give him time. Jake Long
Yeah, I
can
was
learn
gonna
rock
say it's kind of a
Flash.
record, actually. Yeah, that's probably better than fucking.
Listen, I don't always
It's at
say
least
stupid
physical.
things.
Yeah, but you say stupid things often. Do we want to get rid of Protect?
I do.
Okay, we
We're not
already
gonna.
did.
We're not gonna use it.
You're not gonna use it.
Yes. Exactly.
It's so good though. Protect has saved our ass in several of these fucking Nuzlocks.
I don't think it has. I
Yeah, it
don't think-
has. There were a couple of times we had to like stall out.
Protect literally protects you.
I don't have to listen to you. You're not here. You're not here in my brain.
I'm on the layout.
Isn't that automatic? Won't that just happen based on using the
Automagic.
Discord? Yeah.
And the problem is if I put him all the way off the layout, I won't be able to find him again later.
You can't. Ah!
Get shit on, idiot. All they see is the very top of
Thank
your
you,
head.
Mala guy.
Yeah, Malagai doesn't have good taste. I have several fucking bits of evidence for this. I'm not gonna get into them now. But
The specifics aren't important. Ah! Oh.
I talked Steven into using Flare Blitz.
Sick.
Fucker had taught her Arcanine Fire Fang.
I think it just knew that.
Very taught a fucking big dog Fire
Just think of how badass it'll be when you're at low HP and you kill yourself.
It's gonna be fucking sick.
Now listen, I told Josh the condition is if it dies, it's Josh's fault. If it dies from Flare
Well,
Blitz specifically.
That's I was gonna say.
Which definitely won't be true because Steven will like use it in a really stupid spot. Inevitably. Based on how these things go.
It's I give it
But I'm willing to
50-50 at best.
I'm willing to
Can
accept.
I come up now?
No.
No, I don't think you should. It's kind of like you being at the kids' table.
Oh,
over
Mala
there
guy
and be
appreciates what I
fine.
bring to the kids' table. I understand.
To the kids' table, yeah. Your Pokemon gained XP points.
I don't even know if I could fit at a kids' table anymore.
Just crunch down.
I don't know. I went to visit Josh the other day when his friends were over for D&D, and Josh made me sit at
A
the
weird
kids'
way
table.
to put. A weird way
His-
for Steven
Well, I
to
went
say
to
they came
visit this
downstairs.
guy I live with.
Listen,
His friends,
we
not
had
my
the
friends.
We were playing Commander at the table, and you needed a spot to eat your wings that wasn't on top of my D&D supplies. So we pulled up. It wasn't even a kid's table. It's a
It's just-
normal ass card table. It's just lower than my IKEA table. I didn't even make you sit in the tiny, the comically small red chair.
But you wanted to.
I did. It would have been much funnier. Love that coughing has a hidden ability. It's just called Stench.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
just like me.
it's like anything that hits it has a chance to flinch or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think there's something else I was gonna look up in Pokemon DB. Oh god.
Ah,
But I don't remember.
Josh is dying.
Yeah, it was a... You know, sometimes my body strikes against me.
Been there.
And I ignore it. Good old Cubchoo. Didn't we have
Someone
an
get
old
him a clean
Cubchoo?
We had a
one of our
Beartic. I
Nuzlocks?
think it was Fozzie.
Beartic,
It was
yeah.
in white.
Fozzie.
Bro needs a tissue.
Yeah, listen, I don't like this form of it because the nose of fucking
Yeah.
Luigi bothers me. But
Yeah.
I like bears.
Bears are just notoriously good.
It's a cool animal.
The greatest mistake we ever made was not domesticating bears.
Should have done it.
Although I think raccoons come before bears in terms of we should have domesticated these.
I would give bears the edge because I more want bears. If you said you can live in a world where there's domesticated raccoons versus domesticated bears, I'd pick bears.
Bears every time.
But I do like raccoons.
Oh no! It avoided the attack! It's froze, isn't it? I mean, it's gotta be a little bit liquidy. Look, it's moving around. It's wiggling.
pretty
Ice,
wobbly.
ice don't wiggle.
Yeah, it folds.
I sure don't wiggle.
Good old Louis through.
I'm riding in my
see
Fiat.
it?
You really ought to see it.
6'2" in a compact. Look at the seats go back. It doesn't look frozen solid. I don't know the lore of Cubchoo. I only know the lore of Richard Ryder, aka Nova.
No, but from
I
Marvel
missed a lot of
Comics.
Nova lore dumping, Swissy, so that's on you.
Ah, damn.
The important part is that Nova from Marvel Comics, his real name is Richard Ryder, which is an objectively funny name. Dick Ryder.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
the
Dick
joke.
Ryder, yeah, the joke is the dick. It's Dick
Oh yeah,
Ryder.
yeah, yeah. I got it. I got the joke.
Did
They
you?
had the foresight
Yeah.
to not call him Dick. Like, no character has called him Dick yet. But they really should have considered a different first name.
Just any of
Could
them.
have gone with
In the
any.
in
Ryan,
the infinite
Robert,
universe of
Rutherford.
names.
Well, it would have to be an R name because of the Marvel
Because
character
of Marvel
from the
character
70s.
from the 70s, yeah.
Frankly, it's incredible that Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm break the fucking the
Break the
rules.
mold.
I think it's because that the team already had 2 alliterative names, so like that's good enough. We already have Reed
what's
Richard and Sue Storm.
I was gonna say Sue Storm, but I for some reason thought that was wrong.
So
No,
Because I
but she's got
forgot
the same
that.
last name as Johnny.
Yeah, I forgot that
They're
they're
siblings.
siblings. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. I
Now
was
that's
like,
not
well,
to
that
be
can't
confused
it.
with the character Storm, whose real name is Aloro.
Different
No,
thing.
Aloro? Aloro's like Magic the Gathering character. Aurora, I think. Aurora Monroe, that's what it is.
Aurora
Aloro is a
Borealis.
Magic the Gathering character. That's not. Aurora Monroe is Storm. Sue Storm is Invisible Woman or Girl, depending. Did you know she had a costume redesign? I think in the 90s, where she had a boob window in the shape of a 4.
That's really stupid. That's real dumb. It's pretty
Yeah.
dumb.
It was the best. No, actually, shut up. It's the best costume design that ever existed. Here, I'll get you a picture of it. It's really easy to find. You just have to search Sue Storm boob window. Look at this comic that they put my girl Sue in.
Alright.
This costume that they put.
They put her in a lot
My-
of comics.
They,
Wow.
they put her in this, and we're like, this is good. This
That
is what
makes
the
sense.
people. This is what the people want. right? It's like
The rest of the
yeah.
costume is like fine. The 4 is wild. The
The
fact
rest
that
of
it's
the
not
costume is
filled in.
barely existent. Is
It's like as far as like clearly male designed costumes go, it's whatever. The fact that the 4 is a window is insane.
What
Miles
else would it
Morales
be?
and Peter
A
Parker.
door?
You can't say both Spider-Men. There are way more
There are a lot of
Spider-Men than you could ever fucking name.
No, that's all two of them.
Miguel O'Hara isn't a
Gwen
letter.
Stacy?
Well, Gwen Stacy is not a Spider-Man. She's Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider, yeah. I was gonna say
No,
Spider-Woman,
Spider-Woman
but
is a
that's a
different
different
person.
character entirely.
And let's not go down this route because I don't know that much about the Spider-Verse. Because, like, the recent comics have been real bad, from what I understand.
Oh, really?
So I just haven't, like,
Except for
had the
spiders,
energy
man.
to start on it.
I will hear I will hear nothing bad about Spiders, man.
Well, I don't think he's the reason the current comics are bad. 'Cause he's
No,
not
probably
in-
not.
Also, I was looking at this thing. This Sue Storm costume got me to a like top 15 worst female costumes. I was clicking through it. The only one I massively disagree is that they put Squirrel Girl on there for some reason.
Oh,
Which,
come on.
like, what the fuck? What do you mean? She doesn't have a bad costume. She's just wearing a bomber jacket. That's it. I typed squirrel costume, which is not what I was looking for. Literally, Squirrel Girl's like outfit is just she wears like a leather jacket. Like that's really it. It
Yeah,
doesn't feel particularly egregious.
No, it's like fine.
I don't know anything about Squirrel Girl other than she's canonically beating Thanos.
Yeah. That's all I know. Also,
She has the proportional strength of a human-sized
of
squirrel.
a squirrel.
That might be true. She's basically
No, that
just a
is
joke
true.
character. Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm
was
pretty
gonna
sure
say-
that's her main thing. Like, she has the proportional
no, she
speed,
can-
size,
she
or
can
not size,
talk
but
to
strength.
You can
Squirrels.
talk to squirrels.
She can talk to squirrels.
Yeah.
She has superhuman agility senses and strength, able to communicate with squirrels, regenerative healing, retractable knuckle spikes,
What?
prehensile tail, and
What?
night vision. Oh, and razor sharp claws. Ooh, the original costume was real bad. It's like
I did not know that
gray
mole guy, but I
suit.
find it upsetting.
Plural of cul-de-sac is cul-de-sac. Did you know that cul-de-sac in French means like cul means ass, basically, is the thing I can get
Ass
at.
day sack.
Ask the balls.
It like like if you literally translate it in French, it means like bottom of a sack.
Damn.
Yeah, you know,
be shaped
the
like
bottom
that.
sack.
It means like a thing with only one opening, but cul means like butt or bottom or ass.
Ass.
Ass. Ass and titties.
Everybody. Eh.
Flare Blitz!
Yeah,
No,
it's
we
making
can put Shell Bell on this guy.
good. Make a lot of sense, probably. Let's do it.
I'm probably giving cul-de-sacs the worst type of urban infrastructure. I mean, there's suburban infrastructure, right? So you wouldn't put that in like an actual city. That'd be insane.
Or would you?
I'm sure there's one somewhere. That's a grip claw.
Yeah, I know. I'm using it to get the shell bell off. And listen, I know I could have just done that in a different menu and it would have been faster and better. But here we are.
Why'd you put the grip claw on Jake?
I don't know.
You could have given him something. You could give him anything else, like a leftovers at least, or a berry.
Listen, man, we're not here to make good choices. We're here to make good, long choices.
Huh.
What?
I'm not.
What?
It's like I got in my brain. I got the phrase "I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time," and I did the opposite of that, but with choices, and none of it really made any sense. That's
Not
just
here for
that's the
long
word
choices, I'm here
association.
for
I
good
did that.
choices.
It really was just like, oh no!
My brain did word salad.
We are divided the attack. Now we're gonna die.
So what order do you think these happen in?
I think we take the recoil and then we gain like 5 HP back.
Woo!
Ooh, 9!
Woo!
Let's go.
There we go. Name that thing Jake
The
Long.
funny thing would be if it like could bring us to 0 and then like heal us back.
Just bring us back from the brink.
We were briefly dead, but now we're not.
Because I kept a little bell on a chain on my neck.
Sadly, I died, but then I lived. We named that thing Jake Long. Of course we did. He's an
Yeah.
American dragon.
American Dragon Jake Long.
Jake Long.
Jake Long.
Pumpkin Boo found our shell bell. Oh no.
It found it. There it is.
I wasn't hiding it.
Good old-
If you had asked, I would have showed it to you. I'm not a cop. This isn't
Will
entrapment.
you,
I'm
did you show me
definitely
your
not
shell
a cop.
bell? Yeah, he's just a normal businessman. I know, because he showed me his business plan.
Businessman.
He's a cool guy talking about GameStop. You know that thing cool guys do.
A cool guy talking about GameStop.
So we played Guilty Gear last night. Johnny's pretty fun, Swissy. I feel like you'd like him. But he is a zoner, so you know. You might
doubt
not. You might not.
We have Johnny combos to drive. Doesn't Swissy play Rushdowns
Yes.
like
In
exclusively?
Guilty Gear, pretty much.
Because it's like the ones I've seen him play are May, Chip, Giovanna, and Ram, whatever.
Ramlethal, yeah.
I'm pretty sure those are all just various Rushdowns.
I can't believe like the past few characters have pretty much all been zoners in some
Isn't this
capacity.
Unova?
Nah, it's great.
It's not. What is Unova again? Which
America.
one is
That's the black and white.
that? Ah, black and white. Any place is America if I'm here.
The United States.
You
of
see, I'm
Bobo.
American, so any country I'm in must be America.
True.
It must be. It must be.
I go to Japan and I'm like, it's time for you to listen to me.
They call you Oki Gaijin.
I appreciate that.
Do you?
Sure.
The map is just New York.
Hey, bada bing.
I want to go to New York. That's where all the superheroes are. Makes you really wonder why no criminals ever just like attack Maine.
Just be somewhere where the
True.
superheroes aren't. Seems super easy, doesn't it?
Cause like fucking everyone is like it's at the point where they make tons of jokes about everyone being in New York. I was reading the A Lockjaw miniseries, and fucking he and Deadman or whatever the fuck his name is, something like that, something stupid like Deadman, whatever. Demolition Man, that's his name.
I say
Deadman
Deadman
is
the
the
ghost.
DC character.
The
I
ghost
know.
in DC. Yeah, yeah.
He's the Boston brand or whatever. I know. I just give me a. I have a process. So he was hanging out with Demolition Man, and then they teleported to the Savage Lands, which, as you know, is the dinosaur place down in Antarctica. And
Right.
Kesar's down there. And he's like, "Let me guess, you're from New York." And Demolition Man's like, "How did you know?" And he's like, "Fuck it." And Kesar's like, "Every fucking person that ends up here is somehow from New York."
I can't escape it.
And yet, somehow, still lots of crime. I think it's because there's also all the villains in New York.
This is where they live.
Because, like, yeah, you've got
It's the
Spider-Man
place to be.
and Doctor Strange and all the Avengers and the Fantastic Four and Daredevil and Blade half the time.
And Blade
But you've
sometimes.
also got, like, Wilson Fisk and the Owl and fucking the
I love every
entirety
time
of
Blade is in something and he's
Spider-Man.
like, guys, why won't you help me with the vampires?
Dude, Blade's great because, like, he doesn't give a shit about any of the superhero stuff. He just wants to kill vampires.
I should watch
People
the
be
Blade
like-
movie at some point. I've never actually seen it.
You ever seen the Wesley Snipes Blade? It's great.
No, I saw
And-
like the intro, that like the opening scene from it on Twitter the other day, and I'm like, man, this movie looks sick. Why haven't I seen this?
That movie's good. Blade
I
2
think that's
is
on my, movie
exists. Blade Trinity is bad but funny.
Yeah.
And it has Ryan Reynolds in it. And then there was a Blade TV show that they repackaged as a fourth movie. That's super not worth watching. There's also a Blade anime, I believe. He was one of the ones that had an anime adaptation. Because of the Wolverine anime, I know, because my friends and I were watching it, and someone, one of the Japanese characters says Logan's name, but with an accent, so they say Rogan, and it just made us all laugh for like way too long. Something about it being a really serious scene, and then sort of the fuck up of how to say his name just really killed us in that moment.
Rogan?
That one makes sense though. The Logan anime makes a lot of sense because fucking he's always in Japan for some goddamn reason. It's like a
Swords.
whole ass character
Sword
arc for
stuff.
him.
Sword Shield's England, right? Yep.
Wilson Fisk also goes to Japan. Marvel likes sending people to Japan. Never figured that out. Sun and Moon is also America. Sword and Shield is Brazil?
No, it isn't. It's England.
I think it's England, yeah. That's why there's all the
Oh,
dumb fucking English stuff.
he's got feet under there. I don't like that.
That's why we've got the fucking top hat coughing. They should do one in Brazil though.
I want to see the Pokemon version of the Christ the Redeemer statue. I need to know what they would make it. Now that I've said that out loud, I'm willing it into existence.
Oh my god.
Nothing would bring me more joy than whatever they turn that into. Because that's like every game, right? They like some big iconic thing. Like they've got Stonehenge in here, kind of.
What
In
is
in Kalos, they had just
Kind of.
the Eiffel Tower. I need to know what Christ the Redeemer statue Pokemon version is.
and it would make a lot of Brazilian fans happy. I know because anytime I'm on the internet and I see anything about Brazil game mentioned, there's just a ton of Brazilians in the comments going like, "Woo!" They're just happy to be there. It kills me every time. There's just be a ton of them. And they're just like, "Hey, I'm from Brazil."
Yeah, because their only rep,
I like
their only
this.
rep is what, like Blanca and Jetstream Sam,
And Mordekaiser
and-
from League of Legends.
and was Lucio Brazilian?
He is. As far as I remember. I believe he's got a Brazil skin. Let me double check. Lucio Overwatch. He is Brazilian.
Hell yeah, dude.
Come to Brazil. Oh, they also have a second Street Fighter character. They have
Yeah, there's
What's her
the
name?
girl in the new one, right? I don't remember her name.
no, she was in Street Fighter 5.
Oh.
She was the electric lady.
Oh. Yeah, that
blanking
makes a
her
lot
name.
of
It
sense.
starts with an L.
Everybody
It's
from
like-
Brazil has electric
It's
powers.
like Laura? Or Lana? I think it's Laura? It's Laura, right? It's Laura.
I don't know.
Laura Street Fighter. No, I'm telling you, it's Laura Street Fighter. She's
Could
also
be.
from Brazil. And she shoots lightning and has massive titties.
Hell
Like
yeah,
real
dude.
bazongas. Because everyone in Street Fighter is either hot or a freak! They're the only two
Sometimes both.
things. Yeah, the only new characters I know about I don't think are from Brazil.
I know Marissa's from Italy.
I don't know where Kimberly's from. I know she is a ninja. She's from the US and is a ninja. Those are the things I know about her now. Where do you think Luke Street Fighter's from? He seems American. I bet he's
probably,
American.
right?
He's also American, baby! Let's go, USA! USA!
What's our... Numbers are not the best.
We're massively increasing the number of American characters in every fucking Street Fighter game.
I was reading, I read something the other day that was like, imagine if fighting games were treated the way that Overwatch treats their balance updates, where they realize Zangief is like underpowered or something, and then nothing changes, and 8 months later they re-release him, but he's a zoner now.
What?
And I was just thinking about that. It was I believe it was a critique on how Overwatch sometimes will fix a character 8 months later by just completely changing their role in the game. But the thought of Zangief as a
much anymore.
The thought of Zangief as a zoner was just really funny to me in my brain.
Super early on, back before they had figured out a lot of stuff in Overwatch 1, they moved people between roles. Nowadays, it's super rare. Especially since they combined the offense and defense roles forever ago. So now it's just offense. Now it's just damage, support, tank.
Woo.
But yeah, they do completely rework people in games like Overwatch or League of Legends.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just once you get to a certain number
Sometimes
of characters, I guess it's just hard to keep balance.
It's impossible, basically. That's why you gotta keep updating. It also is part of what keeps the live service games fresh. The greatest Brazilian character, Lula. Who is that? From what? From what?
Brazilian anime character, Lula. I don't actually know. Well, we're here, though. And I think I picked up an extra leaf stone.
I'm gonna need more context, Molo guy.
I don't know. I don't
searched
know
the Lula. I searched the Lula anime, and it's giving me an image. I think this is that Lula Bolsonaro guy photoshopped onto Goku. And I don't think that's what.
That's probably not it.
I don't think that's what we're talking about. Oh, we got.
There was a character in Great Pretender who might be Brazilian, but I don't remember. I feel like I might be wrong about that.
Oh, it was who Mola guy meant. Ah!
Oh, okay. This is a meme? Oh, I see.
That's really sad. JP is not American. He's either unknown Russian or French.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, listen, it says unknown Russia as Johann Petrovic, and then France as Jean-Philippe. So apparently it's up to debate. I love JP though. I like looking at him. I should watch some Street Fighter 6 content at some point. Oh, Laura's brother is also in the games. Not 5 or 6. But in one of them, Laura, I think. I know she has a brother. I think he's in one of the earlier games.
Alright, now this isn't going to be as fast.
Sean Street Fighter. There is Sean. What games is Sean in?
Street Fighter.
He imitates Ken. He's like the baby Ken.
Ah.
Like how Sakura
Ken
was
with
the
a
baby
baby.
Ryu. Oh, apparently he was? No. He was in the background in 5. Ah, I don't think he's been playable? Nope. Hold on. He appeared in 3 and 5. I don't think he was playable in 5, though.
Just doesn't want to spawn any more fucking pumpkaboos for me. I say how it is.
Street Fighter 6. Ken briefly talks about Shun before enrolling the Avatar as his disciple.
Huh.
Rude. The Avatar is just the main character.
Yeah,
They
the
can
Street
customize.
Fighter 6 has a campaign mode that sounds fucking wacky.
Oh, you were joshing? Ha 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 ha, Molo guy. Can I ban Molo guy yet?
Yeah, that's my problem really with Street Fighter 6 is that like I would give it a shot, but not for $60. I wouldn't. Too many video games right now.
Yeah, and
I
every
have bad
time you buy
news
a
for you.
fighting game, except for like Guilty Gear, you drop
Guilty
it within
Gear's
like
the
a month.
only one I've liked that much. How am I supposed to know? Listen, I thought I would like fighters, and then I didn't.
I thought you would like King of Fighters, and then you didn't. And
I-
I have no one to play King of Fighters with.
I mean, we could try again sometime, man. I don't know.
It's fine. I've uninstalled it a long time
Who
ago.
cares
Me
about
too.
King of Fighters when you can play that one with the Kunoichi? Play that fighting game.
That's
That's the
Dungeon
best
Fighters, and I'm not buying it.
Do you want them Kunoichis?
Ah, shit, dude. We should go back to that.
We should.
I paid
Literally,
money
yes.
for it. We might as well get my money's worth.
It was our best stream ever.
And it's lost to time.
Well, see, you just have to like follow through on any of these streams you pitch me.
Listen,
I'm here
Just
for
do it.
You have to do it.
perhaps.
Just like go
No one's
live.
stopping
Who
you but you.
cares? Let's make it as low effort
All right,
as
Josh,
possible.
follow me. I'm going live.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Goodbye, Steven.
well.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Not
fuck.
not right now.
Why
listen,
the
that would
hell
be rude.
not?
Because you're on stream.
Nah, who cares?
I
I'm a free
cares.
agent.
Uh.
I'm not in a contract.
I think we.
What is hammer on? Let me read it.
Yep.
190. That's pretty good, but it does lower our base speed. Yeah, let's just get rid of Brutal Swing, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I think so.
I think so.
Finally got a fighting move.
We're just a mono dark, right? On this thing?
Beware
Or
is
we
normal
normal fight?
fighting.
Oh.
No dark
Huh.
to be found.
That's why I'm like, if we take it into the ghost gym,
Interesting.
nothing will be able to touch us, and it's got a dark move,
And it has a dark
and it's really
move.
strong.
Huh. Alright.
It's got an attack of 108,
Yeah.
and its defense and special defense are actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Jake Long, he's getting up there. Someday.
It's gonna be so great once we have Fishious Rend. Maybe I'm
Hell
having
yeah,
a
dude.
Street Fighter 6 project. Go to my local without having played the game. You never know.
Now I'll tell you what, gang. If y'all wants to stream, let me look. So I've been going about an hour and a half. What did I just run into?
What?
A very
No.
strong-looking
Wait,
Clang.
No. What?
Time to put your
No.
money where your mouth
Wait.
is,
No.
Willie. Hope you're ready to go live tonight.
Polka doll, polka doll, polka doll, polka doll. I bumped into
Yeah,
it
don't
because
worry.
I was,
Here.
actually am.
I was going back. I was trying to go back to town, and I wasn't looking where I was going, and I ran into a very strong-looking Clang.
playing.
Well, at least we bought Polka Dolls.
Yeah, that's I
For
did
when this
that.
happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. We planned. I planned to be stupid, making me smart.
Making
Do I
me the
actually want to stream
smartest.
tonight is the question.
Yes. Just
I was gonna
do
say
it.
I'm more than happy to. I'm basically done with the grinding. I think like we've got our main 5, and we're probably just gonna bring somebody else in to get levels. Because I
We
think
should leave Jake in to get levels.
yes,
If he's
that
not
that
part
was
of the 5.
that was my plan. Because like these 5, I think are who are going into the gym: Solivar,
Yeah.
Dorian, Miles, Ace, Dustine, and
that's
American
pretty
Dragon
good.
Jake Long.
American Dragon Jake Long.
Right. So like I'm done with the grinding basically. And I'm perfectly happy to call it there because I need
See you
to
later.
do laundry and I work at 10 tomorrow.
I should do laundry at some point.
Yeah, it's one of those
Perhaps.
things. It's fucking laundry and dishes, man. They never end.
It's real Sisyphean task, isn't it?
It is.
All right, well, I'm gonna figure out what to stream then. See you there, Mala guy.
All right,
We'll see you, Mala guy. Be there, be square.
Have a good night.
Gotta
and
make
we'll
sure
catch
my
you
OBS
tomorrow
is signed into my
for-
account.
Catch you tomorrow for Master Detective Archives. Bye-bye.
Why?